my gutter burner, it's Tuesday again, so that means...
No storage place.
Talk. That's jive talk for marijuana.
Nudity on slick paper.
Means it's Tuesday.
And it means we're talking about sex.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, Mike Pence's granddad's talking about sex.
Well, I'm sure we'll talk about sex too, because we're talking about them talking about sex, so it's going to happen.
Right.
So anyway...
Wait, what do you mean it's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
The sex. No, the fucking us talking about sex.
The fucking and us talking about sex?
Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Great.
So
I
anyway...
did not know this was going to happen.
So...
Should have gave me a warning.
The first thing I will do is tell everybody what we are fucking watching, and that is Parent to Child about sex.
Yes, I mean, it's basically about, like, two guys on the couch. One looks like Mike Pence's granddaddy, and the other one looks like Mike Nelson's granddaddy. And they both love to squeeze their nuts together with their legs and talk about the eloquently, eloquent version of buffing the Birkin.
So anyway, yeah, dude, how do fucking dudes cross their fucking legs like that? It's impossible. Ow! See?
Yeah! You hurt your buff.
Ow!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know. You see guys do it. Like you see a celebrity on like Jay Leno, he'll cross his legs and you're like, Jesus! He's like...
Is that like something they practice? Like, if you become
sit at home
famous,
like,
he's gonna be like, every day you just move your leg over a little bit more.
And your balls disappear.
Ow.
I'm just sitting here watching your balls. It's like a balloon.
You're watching? How are you watching my balls?
Because like it's like a balloon. You take a balloon, you squeeze it, the one side goes, bark. That's what it looked like.
So yeah, anyway.
Look, I can make a frog with my nuts.
It starts, I don't even want to talk about this. I mean, not because of the content or subject matter. I just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, this lady explains where a baby comes from.
Mary, the baby doesn't come out of your navel. Let me tell you how it is.
I mean, we don't need to know these things. Maybe
Everybody,
educated.
Yeah, maybe. But the pussy.
There's a special opening just in front of the place where you have your BM. It's very, very tiny in a little girl, but as you grow, it grows too, right along with the rest of you.
They appreciate it. They don't really say it that way, the vagina. But if you're a crass, degenerate fuck like my friend over here, it turns out to be the pussy.
So anyway, right? We cut back. We cut to the two old white men here telling us all about sex and blah blah fucking blah.
Some of you may become somewhat uncomfortable as parts of this film unfold, but I think if you listen carefully, you will agree that the concepts will contribute to the rearing of a mature person who has a healthy, responsible attitude toward the sexual side of his life.
Have you seen Mike Pence lately? Seriously. Has
Yes.
it been replaced? Or is it like V? I want somebody to go over and scratch his face and pull away and see the lizard thing. Like, nah. See, I'm telling you.
Are you one of those people now? You started to think
I'm
they're
the QAnon
reptilians.
people, yeah.
They're reptilians.
They're reptiles and they eat babies. Or rats, whatever. What they eat in V? They eat rats, right?
Mice, rats,
Mice,
gerbils, or
rats,
whatever,
gerbils,
something like that. I
whatever.
can't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So, anyway, right? This kid with some fucked up goddamn teeth is talking to
shit.
Mike Pence's granddaddy about fucking jerking off, right? Here's a little bit of this first.
Every so often I get a strong sex urge, and the only way I can take care of it is to masturbate.
It looked like a young Primo Carnera. You know what I mean? The dude who got his ass beat by Max Bear.
That fucking guy.
Yeah. That fucker was...
Nobody's gonna know that fucking...
Nobody's gonna know, but if anybody saw Cinderella Man...
Well, yeah. It was played by that guy. He looks more like that guy.
Right, yeah, but he was beat the... the guy that Max Bear was beating the shit out of in the one scene, that was Primo Carnera. You know, I'm fucking saying his name right.
You never worry about saying anything
I mean,
else,
like,
right?
well, yeah, but I like boxing and shit. I like to be a little respectful when I'm talking about boxers. So I was like, fucking...
So, but anyway, dude, back to the kid with the fucked up teeth, right? He's talking about how when he's done jerking off, he feels bad.
Looks like Arnold's offspring.
Like he's doing a crime.
When I do, I feel awful. It's just like I've committed a crime or something.
I'm the result of the maze. Dude, I've seen that kid. That kid looks more like Arnold than any other kids.
So, okay, true.
I'm just saying.
So, okay. Here's another thing. I remember in another review, a previous one. I don't remember which one, though. But I was talking about how, like, dudes fucking, like, you know, feel bad after they jerk off or whatever. And I don't get that.
Do you feel bad after you're done?
No, never. Have you
Like,
ever
what do
felt like, I'm a dirty pig, Murph? Like that fucking kid thought he felt like he fucking committed a crime.
I mean, like, it all depends on where you do it. You know what I mean? Like, where it takes place.
Okay.
And when.
Where and when have it taken place where you felt like a dirty pig?
I mean, like, if you're, like, at a Wendy's bathroom, you know what I mean? You know, you're going to get exactly feel...
I'm asking you.
I'm just saying, like, as an example. You're not going to feel great about yourself. You're going to come out there going... Whoa.
But that's fucking, you know, deviant behavior. Most people, I mean, I'm sure some normal people have jerked off in a Wendy's bathroom.
You're like, I'm
Shit
sorry, I
happens.
was just driving along, thought about an ex-girlfriend, and had to go do it.
But, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, I would assume most people jerk off at home.
Rest stop
Maybe
areas.
in the car.
There's probably a ton of... I bet you if
Yeah.
you took a black light to a rest stop area, there'd be a lot of splooge.
Ugh.
Like, everywhere.
Ugh.
Like, all of that door handle, my God. I wouldn't touch that fucking thing with it. I'd just with a stick 30 feet away open that door.
But okay, so the kid, even though he feels bad about fucking jerking off, some time goes by and he just keeps doing it.
And it worries me, and I say, well, I won't do it anymore. And when I do, it goes away for a while, and I come back and do it again. And when I do control myself for a while, I end up with a wet dream.
Well, that's life, man.
It's life. It's natural. You're going to keep doing it. Trust me, you know? In nursing homes, they don't talk about old guys pulling their ding-dongs out for nothing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they don't talk about it. I'm like, yes, they
talk
do.
about it. I'm saying they definitely talk about it because it happens a lot.
Yeah, it
I'm
definitely-
saying, like, you start when you're young and you end when you're old. It doesn't matter. All your life, you're going to be sitting there going, yeah.
Even if you can't get it up.
You'll still
I almost
be
said out and up, since you can't get it out.
around, you know?
Yeah, you just... La, 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 la.
Yeah.
Ew. I was thinking of old men running around going, la, 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 la. And that's all shit my wife has to
Like
see.
Bill Clinton on Jeffrey's
But
Island.
anyway.
I just want to show
Okay.
you my pudding pop. Come on.
So blah blah fucking blah. We're moving away from that. Blah blah
Fucking
fucking
Bill's
blah.
titties banging around when he's fucking going over the hillside. Oh no. You know, his balls are like blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Chick. Ugh.
Wait, are you auditioning for Family Guy? Because I could almost see that in Family Guy's fucking animation style.
Hey, if they
is that what you're doing now?
pay me for my fucking idea, fine. but no, I was just saying, like, yeah.
Yeah. I lost what I was gonna
Creepy
say.
fucker.
Oh yeah, I was trying to move you away from pedophilia because
No,
I guess that scares some of our viewers, considering the Mr. McGregor fucking episode.
Yeah.
Didn't seem to go over too fucking well.
Nobody liked Mr. Mac, you know, and his paint spill.
And I thought it was a perfectly serviceable episode. And I also thought that our banter in it was perfectly serviceable as well.
Yes.
So I don't know why people were just like, fuck this fucking goddamn thing.
I don't know. Nobody whatever.
I don't care. I'm just saying, it's weird.
But what were we saying?
Oh yeah, okay, so, blah blah fucking blah is what I was saying, is that we we cut to these two fucking boys, right? Teenagers, whatever, and they're talking about, like, changing from swimming and whatnot.
It may sound funny to you, but boy, when I change my pants, I'd like to crawl in that locker. I feel so undeveloped.
That's not so funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
Right.
the one kid, he says this.
Before we moved here, I used to go to a school where we had to go swimming in the Bear. I was so embarrassed about the size of my penis that we used to dread the days we had to go swimming.
Yeah, you caught that.
The last school I was in, we swam in the Bear.
Well, we were made to. He said we were made to swim in the Bear.
So, what school was that? A Catholic fucking school?
Penn State
Where these
University.
fucking kids had to goddamn swim naked in school?
Penn State University.
Okay, but because of having to swim naked, he was very self-conscious about his fucking junk size.
Don't take any offense. Just kidding.
Even though it was my best sport, and I was good at it too, like you. Boy, what I wouldn't have given for a fig leaf, even from a small tree.
So then one of the old guys, I don't remember which granddaddy it was, he comes out and he starts talking about how, you know, penis size does not I lost completely where...
Yeah, you just thought about penises.
It was something about, like, virility, blah, blah, fucking blah, and manhood. Or makes you less of a man if you have a small dick.
What's more, every boy should realize that the size of his genital organs has nothing to do with fertility or his capacity as a male.
Do you feel less of a man because you have a small dick?
Why are you asking me? I don't have to experience it. Packing heat, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Biggest sausage you've ever seen. Let me take out my salami and smash it across your fucking head. I'm just kidding.
Just like Jesus,
no,
dude.
I'm sorry. No, I mean, at best it might graze your cheek.
Is that... I would say, is that why you're working out? Now you're like, if I keep working out, maybe my dick will get a little bigger.
No, oh, yeah,
Because
right.
the rest of you will shrink. So you're like, come on, hitting it. Come on, hitting
Usually
it.
when you're doing what I'm doing, your wiener goes away.
Dude, you have a sesame seed glued to the side of your fucking face.
Really?
Yes.
I do.
Fuck, dude.
I work in a restaurant.
Did you fucking clean yourself?
I thought I did. Obviously didn't get that part of my face.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, thank you, for saving me from the embarrassment of somebody else going, dude, you got a fucking...
Dude, nobody's going to be able to see that. Through your glasses this far away, and most people are probably watching this on their phone or their laptop, so nobody would have been able to see that.
Or like some of them watching it from a dungeon wearing someone else's face.
Yeah, maybe. So anyway, blah blah.
Jeremy, I'm talking to you.
I hope you enjoy wearing those faces while you watch us.
Yeah, face hugger.
What the flying fuck? Alright, so parents don't want to talk to their kids about sex.
I never had a good enough understanding myself to really explain things.
I don't even know at what age to start. When should I begin?
When my kids ask me anything, I get butterflies in my stomach. I suspect my husband does too. I know he does. He evades these discussions like the plague.
You don't necessarily have to continue. We're not doing a,
We are doing an episode. We are in the middle of an episode right now. I mean, I could cut this all out, but no, fuck that. You know I'm not going to.
Whatever.
So yeah, we are in the middle of an episode. You just fucking got your ass up, kinda like this, and fucking walked your fucking ass up out of the goddamn episode, and then you made fucking little lighter sounds.
Oh.
And then he's falling down to his knees.
Oh.
And I'm back. So anyway.
Dude, that one right? Yeah, that one.
Blah blah fucking.
How come that?
So blah blah. Fucking blah. We cut to dude and his great grandmother talking about menstruation.
It's hard to believe what grandmother experienced, but let's hear her story.
I'll never forget when I was 14 years old. I went to the little outhouse on our farm. My new dress was stained and there was blood on my underclothes. I ran inside and showed my mother. And all she said was, "You're menstruating," and turned and walked away. I had to find out how to take care of myself from my cousin.
Were any of your girlfriends told in advance by their mothers?
No, I'm afraid not. They were just as scared as I was. Some of them had older sisters who told them. One thing I was sure of, I would never let this happen to my daughter.
Her first menstruation. Why would you talk to Granny about her fucking menstruation? I guess there was that Sue lady. Remember that doctor? That Canadian doctor lady talking about the sex toys and stuff?
Yeah.
Sue Johansson, I think was her fucking name.
No relation to the Johansson dude who sang.
David Johansson.
David Johansson. But no, like, it was like, dude, why would you talk to your Nana about it? She's like, oh, I soiled my shits. And he was like, Nana, no.
Yeah,
but
dude.
like, dude, I was going to say, like, Nana, those glasses make you look really fucking evil. Like, they
Those
curve
cat's
up
eye
and
glasses,
shit.
yeah, man.
You look fucking evil.
Dude, that was the fucking style?
Like, she was going to pull a Polina Brothers fucking Nana thing on you. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Raping. Oh yeah, and I would recommend you checking out our fucking Splatter Farm review, but guess what? You can't do it. Because of that one dick bag.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about that.
I own it.
Yeah.
Change your review, or you can't keep it up. So, Still, all these years later. Ka-ding!
It's like, dude, we're willing to work with anybody. Nobody ever approaches us and be like, hey, would you be able to take this? I mean, the people that have, we've always done, we'd be like, all right, man. If they came at you respectfully before they did anything stupid, you know?
Yeah.
But this guy's just like, yeah, it's mine, I want it down, man. And like, no exceptions. It was like...
That was the pizza. Well, they both did. Yeah.
I know,
Him and the
just
Pizza
same.
Hut guy.
Fuck
But anyway, it
yeah.
doesn't fucking matter, right?
It doesn't matter.
The dude...
Lebowski.
I don't care.
Wow.
I can't fake the enthusiasm anymore.
Okay.
No, I can't. So anyway, the dude asks a fucking chick about her fucking period and fucking whatnot.
When I started to develop, my mother reminded me that I'd probably be starting soon, and that's when she went into the sort of information that you gave in the animation. Not as clearly as that, but I felt I knew what the score was. And then she did a very practical thing. She gave me a belt and a pad, and I was all set.
Slowly killing him inside. Yeah. Well, it was just like, well, because the lady was like, oh, I brought home some. You brought home a fucking garbage bag.
We're not quite there yet.
With boxing pads.
Yeah, we're not quite there yet.
Oh shit.
But where we are now is at a menstruation fucking animation.
Ooh.
Since the uterine lining, or that nesty place little Mary was told about, is not needed to nourish the fertilized egg, it is sloughed off. This sloughing off of the broken down cells and blood from the lining of the uterus and their discharge through the vagina is what menstruation actually is.
Menstruation animation.
We love menstruation
animations. Yeah.
Yay.
We need to create a company. Menstruation animation.
Dude. No.
Yeah, no.
You just don't want to be successful.
Okay, you know what I don't fucking get, dude? I
Sure.
assume there are some of viewers watching this right now that are all, like, uncomfortable. Because we're talking about periods.
Namely all of them, yeah.
But, well, that's anybody who watches us. But I'm talking about dudes in general that right now are sitting there like, because pussies and vaginas and fucking periods and all that shit's coming up. And dudes get real fucking weird about it, and I don't fucking get it.
Are you saying, like, they've never experienced it, so they're getting uncomfortable?
No, because, I mean, there are dudes that are fucking married and have kids that, like, dude, I don't want to hear about your period. Oh, dude, I don't want out of sight, out of mind. It's
I don't know. I've never met anybody
fucking
who's
get
been,
it,
like,
dude.
that weirded out by it.
I've met a few people who've been real weirded out, but, like, the women that I've known in my life, you know, work with a lot of waitresses.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, they'll start, like, you know, you'll walk into a conversation, they'll be talking about their fucking periods or whatnot, or something. Hey, it fucking happens. You should fucking know. You've worked with a million waitresses over your fucking life, too.
I sure have. That means nothing.
Okay, but, yeah, but then they'll be like, oh, sorry, you know, like, really? Like, dudes normally don't like hearing that stuff. It's like, one, I've been married for fucking ever.
Yeah, I usually
and it's like,
crack a joke about it.
And it's, but yeah, it's like, I don't
like, I don't trust anything that bleeds for 5 days and doesn't die. Fuck you.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't get people to get all fucking uncomfortable about it. And uncomfortable about it.
If it's a natural thing about the body, you best make
you best get used to it because you ain't doing fuck all about it.
Make peace with it now, brother.
Yeah,
because it's just part of it.
Or dude, what about this fucking dickhead fucking motherfuckers that are just like so fucking fucked up? Well, I guess even dudes like these motherfuckers that are so fucked up about like they're having small junk. It's like you can't do nothing about
who cares?
it. You just gotta fucking play the fucking hand you've been dealt. Your little dick hand. But, you know. Or like, how about motherfuckers going bald? Or being all pasty. So they're gonna comb their hair all fucking weird and spray tan themselves fucking orange.
Rock the bald. Who gives a fuck?
You know, it's like, what the fuck?
And besides, they got new things, technology out now.
But I just don't...
things that, dude, they got this thing where the guys can take like it's like a fucking, I don't know, almost see-through, but it's got real hair on it. You smother it on there, and it doesn't come off. Apparently, you know.
Oh,
it's
like Maury's wigs from Goodfellas.
You can swim with it, and you can.
In the fucking face.
And you can dance and get down and shit.
Like Maury's fucking wigs,
yes.
but when you get choked with a fucking telephone, it comes off.
That's true. Or you get the whole ice pick in the back of the neck.
Yeah.
So you never shut the fuck up.
I was gonna say something. Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
How can you honestly go out there with I'm talking about Trump. Right?
Oh, yeah.
With the fucking swoosh. And the fucking orange. It's like, you seriously think that looks better than shaving your fucking head?
Well, I don't...
And not painting yourself the color of a goddamn Cheeto?
Well, as Trump people, like, have they ever, like, I don't know, people that like him, you know what I mean? Like, have they ever, like...
I would ask that, but that dude already quit.
Oh.
He unsubscribed.
Whatever, I'm not gonna bash, you know. Anyway...
Well, we're gonna bash Trump, right?
Well, fine, what about him? But
about him.
The people have just been hoodwinked by some fucker, so I'm not gonna bash them. Just been by a con man, which everybody gets fucking fooled by a con man, you know? They're out there, swindlers, fuckers. Swindlers, fuckers, pig barkers. But, Bob Barkers. I lost what I was gonna say.
Okay, but anyway, let's get back to this. What?
I looked over and I'm like, did you kill LL? Did you kill fucking Ice Cube?
What?
He got his shirt from Friday. That's perfect.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might as well bring it in then. Because, I mean, the people are like, he just walked out of the episode again to talk about a fucking shirt.
That's close.
I don't know, pennies when it was going out of business, dude. It was like $5.
Oh.
I haven't even fucking worn that shit yet because it's been... Dude, I came out to my car when I came on my car today.
You came on your car today?
I got out of work and I came on my car, dude. I got on there and it said 108. I was like, obviously that was in the sun.
Right.
But it was not. It was like fucking. Oh, it was like 90 whatnot. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Here comes the
But anyway,
sun.
now blah blah fucking blah. Finally back to this. You gonna stay seated? A mother brings in a bag of stuff, and now she has to tell her daughter about the massive bag of pads.
Mommy, what's this?
Well, I guess, honey, you're old enough now to understand these things. Those are sanitary pads for me, honey.
And, you know, stuff like that.
It's a big...
And periods and whatnot.
You know that mothers have a special place inside them where the babies grow before they come out? Well, each month in a grown-up woman, a sort of soft, nesty place builds up. And some of the nest is blood. And if a woman is going to have a baby, she needs this nest for the baby to grow in.
Big fucking garbage bag full of pads, and she pulls them out, and they're like the size of boxing pads. The ones they put on the knuckle before they start taping. Yeah. And you're like, Jesus Christ! Like, how much are we expecting here? Hoover Dam, you know?
So we get some more fucking talk.
Now let me tell you what the pads are for. If no baby has started there, then the blood in the nest isn't needed. And it just dribbles out of the vagina for a few days.
She said, you're just gonna bleed a little bit. You're like, you know what I mean? Then she comes in and it looks like...
That's kind of a lie.
Okay, yeah, and then it looks like The Shining, and you're like, what do you think now, Mom? You're like, oh my God!
Yeah, man. Those heavy flows, they're a killer. So anyway, more talk.
And then a fresh new nest place starts building up. That's what the pads are for, to catch the blood.
Does it hurt?
It shouldn't. It's something that happens to every girl when she grows up.
Like you would know.
Well, not personally coming out of my body, but I have been married for fucking ever. So anyway, more talk.
Parents don't talk freely about sexual matters with their children. They can't. They've been reared in such a way that it's a bugaboo. They don't have enough facts. Parents don't know when or how to begin.
Let's just put it this way. I wouldn't want to experience anything a woman has
Fuck
to
no,
experience.
dude. Women got the short end of the fucking stick, and I will say that every fucking time.
And that's I'm not afraid to say that women I can't even say it right. That women are stronger than dudes.
Well, fucking A, dude.
I'm sorry,
fucking
guys.
A.
You're like, I can bitch. It doesn't fucking matter.
They can push a watermelon-sized fucking creature out of their fucking pussies.
Squeeze a watermelon into your asshole, dude, and then I'll be like, all right, fine. You can take what a woman can take.
And that's not even all of it, though,
That's
dude.
not all of it. It's just all the rest of the bullshit.
Yeah, dude.
You know.
Yeah.
You gotta be called nasty by your president.
It's just everything about being a woman fucking has to suck, so I'm sorry, women.
I mean, no,
I am fucking sorry.
Everything, not everything. You know, Tiger Woods' wife, you know, she made out. You know, I'm just saying.
Her fucking scumbag husband cheated on her and all this other stuff, so...
You were gonna make bank either way. You just couldn't turn your head a little bit.
Maybe she loved her husband, dude.
Yeah, I don't think so, though.
Maybe not. I don't fucking know. I don't give a flying fuck about either one of them.
Just saying.
Just saying. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Right, so now we cut to this mother explaining the size of the vagina. How it starts out like this.
Until when you're grown up, it gets to be just about this size.
And then when you're giving birth, it gets like this, and then she starts putting her fucking hands and stuff in it. I'm like,
got me excited.
What the flying fuck?
I started to get the vapors.
Now when the baby's ready to be born, it stretches up to be about this size. Just big enough for the baby to slip through, head first. Then after the baby's born, it goes back to its regular size.
But like, no, you know what I mean? Like, she was like, first it starts off this big, and then when you have relations with bird, it ends up this big. It eventually goes down and down. That's not true. Yeah. I doubt I cracked the spectrum
of autism or fucking penis
I mean, because if
size.
they could take like measurements when you thrust, you know, the cob, whatever. I'm just trying to be nice.
You're
about
thrusting a cob?
A cob. It's whatever. Just go with it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm just saying, if they could measure how much your little wiener expands, you know, her regions. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and judge it like, okay, like, oh, you expanded her thing by 13 centimeters.
You can't say vagina or pussy or any of that stuff?
I'm just, you know, rolling with it.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Are you one of those uncomfortable dudes?
I'm not an uncomfortable dude.
Well, I mean, you're uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable to be around.
Yeah.
With your goddamn fucking shirts that keep getting smaller and fucking smaller. What the fuck is up with that?
Sorry. I keep tearing away.
As your mustache keeps getting smaller and smaller.
Okay, fine. The reason is because I'm a werewolf, you know. And this shirt was normal, but I woke up this morning.
Oh, so like
and shattered, and here it is.
So okay.
Yeah.
So you can tell the truth then, just like Eyes of the Werewolf. Did you go back after you had woke up with the wolves? Did you go back and fuck the wolf as a human?
No, I went back and tried to get her to do it again. She didn't want nothing to do with it. Apparently, I have a small ding dong in human form and woofy. So, yeah.
So
I guess it's just tearing people apart for me.
So this episode is not what I thought it was going to be, but
Are we
doing
done?
it. Fuck no.
Oh God.
Well, it doesn't really matter because blah blah fucking blah. Dudes fucking talking some technical stuff, but reading off a cue card hard.
A young girl who is not yet ready or really interested in these devices may often feel that something is wrong with her since she's not really interested in these things when other girls are. On the other hand, many other girls who acquire the desired allure are as yet by no means mature in other ways, and they find the stage set for many problems they aren't ready to handle.
Well, yeah, because this old pud and that fuck don't know nothing about the human anatomy or the vagina or nothing. They don't know how that shit works. Look how uncomfortable they are. You know?
Well, they're uncomfortable because their nuts are smashed from their legs being all fucking. Well, that dude is in there with his fucking pinky all fucking bent the fuck
for
up.
a minute, I was like, dude, he better stop. He's gonna cramp up and shit.
So, but wait a minute. Listen.
Perhaps you've heard some of the old wives' tales about don't take a bath, don't wash your hair, don't eat pickles while you're menstruating.
What the fuck was that in the background? Was there a fucking abducted woman in the background?
There was a chick in there, I swear to God, because you play it back and that chick was like...
Tales about don't take a bath, don't wash your hair, don't eat pickles while you're menstruating.
He was like, yeah.
I think Mike Pence's granddaddy was off screen, so he was probably, you know, doing what needed to be done.
You know, doing what needed to be done.
So yeah, you know what, dude? Blah blah fucking blah.
Sex education, as such, is not difficult. It is only uncomfortable for parents because of their backgrounds and lack of know-how.
Blah blah fucking blah.
You ask most parents what they really want for their children. The answer fundamentally is a good, satisfying, happy life. If we begin early to create an atmosphere of understanding in which the child is allowed to express his real feelings, we give honest answers to his questions, we're well on the road to the kind of parent-child relationship that fosters the development of true maturity.
Blah blah fucking blah.
Problems related to sex are not isolated problems, but are, for all but the rare individual, a part of some greater difficulty.
and one more blah blah fucking blah.
Good communication between parent and child is one of the best ways of preventing problems.
End.
Yeah, those of you who don't know nothing about nothing.
Well, you didn't learn it from here, because what the fuck are we just fucking babbling on about for goddamn ever?
I don't expect you to learn anything about anything from me.
Yeah.
Or him.
Yeah, for real.
Don't come to us for education, please. You know what I mean? Just come for shits and giggles and go the fuck home. But, you know, yeah.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
On that note, forget her bird. We'll see you later. Wow, we both kind of just like the curve. Wow, dude, it's like there was no reason why both of us should have just went.
Had enough of you.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah, got out. Well, I mean, you spend that much time watching Mike Pence's granddad talk about tugging bean-ons. I'm so done.
So, I have a new idea. I told you the idea. I have what I think is a pretty great idea. So,
get some sun on them white ass legs.
Dude, I go outside in shorts all the time. It just don't do shit. Dude, look at my arms. My arms tan. Fucking same amount of sun.
Well, you need to do it nude.
But no, dude. One of the things I hate absolutely most is picking the fucking movies for us to review, because it's just like, be like, oh, let's do it now. And I'll spend way too much time trying to fucking do it.
Yeah.
So, we are now doing an experiment. We are fucking having Trish, without knowing anything about these fucking movies, and her having, slight, small knowledge about bad movies and stuff just from being around. No! She's just going to randomly pick our movies, dude, from our file.
So we get to hate her.
Yeah.
And the fans get to hate her.
Oh, they'll probably love the fuck out of it.
But hate her.
No, but hate us, because we're hating her.
Hate us because they probably like her.
Dude, so she'll be like our evil. She'll be like our our Dr. Forrester and TV's Frank.
She'll be Pearl.
True. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen for a while. Hopefully it's fun and it'll stick around, because I still hate picking movies.
Till we come up with something different or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm done. I'm walking away now.
Walk away. It's okay.
Just walk away.
Walk. Yeah, just walk away.